How's it going, everybody? My name is GriimYT, and welcome back to another Top 5. Today's Top 5 is on an OG in the game, one of my personal favorite artists ever, and that is Oliver Cash, aka Far Too Loud. Far Too Loud is an artist who kind of upsets me because he hasn't released anything since 2016 or anything like on his account. He's done a couple remixes and he's done a couple songs since then, but he hasn't released anything since the Wormhole EP from 2016, and I really miss him, man. I've really loved his stuff for so many years, so I really hope he comes back one day and he releases some more stuff because he's such a talented and creative dude. So yeah, I'm going to be counting down my 5 favorite tracks from him. Without further ado, let's begin. So coming in at number 5, we have a track from the Wormhole EP, and that is Not a Real Thing with JFB and Beardy Man. This song's pretty cool. I think the idea behind it is very funny and amusing, and I think the whole overall concept behind it is pretty cool. Very interesting. The vocal that he uses, the sample, is really interesting. I actually went on to, I think it was Genius, or was it Beatport, and they actually linked the original video that the sample was taken from. It was really funny listening to the original and then how they worked it into the song, and the drop is really cool too. This is like a kind of electro house track, but it's really sick, and I think the vocal and the overall idea is really well done, and it's just a very fun song. The Dodge It Fusky remix is also pretty good from the EP, but I think this track is definitely one of the best ones. So coming in at number 4, we have a track from the Acid 9000 Doomsday Machine, I guess single or double single, I don't know what it is, but I think the first one I'm going to go with is Doomsday Machine. I really like Doomsday Machine. I think this is a pretty cool song. It's a little bit longer than Acid 9000, but I really think that this track is it's got like a really cool like kind of vibe and overall like I guess like kind of feeling to it, the way it sets up this like machine, and it's really cool. The melody's awesome, the drop is really sick, and yeah, it's really cool. The vocals are also very cool too. The samples that he uses are really well done, and yeah, really sick song here. So number 3 is the other single from this, Acid 9000. I like this more than Doomsday Machine. Even though Doomsday Machine is more popular, I actually like this one more. This one's a little bit weirder and a little more like quirky than Doomsday Machine, but I just think this song is just so fun. I like Acid stuff way more than like the kind of more heavy dubstep that he does in Doomsday Machine. I think that the more like techno-y kind of acid that he uses here is really sick, and that vocally kind of like stab that he uses throughout the song, you know the one I'm talking about. It's super cool and really well placed. And yeah, the little part after the first drop where he has that little acid bass, my favorite Space Laces ID ever is Acid Boys for that reason. I love that like acidy kind of like dubstep that a lot of producers use. It is so cool and really fun to listen to, and this song does it really well too. Yeah, I think this track is great. So coming into number 2, we have a track from the Never Say Die Volume 4 compilation album, Planet Sick. This is the first Far Too Loud track that I heard in a while, actually, because I was going through the Never Say Die Volume 4, and I heard Zomboy's track and Spag Heddy's, and I saw this one, and I thought, Far Too Loud, I kind of remember him, so let me check this one out, and I instantly fell in love with it, and that's what made me check out the Wormhole EP and some of the other stuff he did. But this song right here is just so cool. I love the main drop and the main melody, and I also love the midsection, how he slows it down, and then he speeds it back up again for the second drop. Super cool, and yeah, just a really fun and awesome song. I just love the 128 tempo that he uses in his songs. It just creates a really cool vibe compared to just like, more like the Brittum and dubstep that other producers were doing. The whole 128 like house kind of thing, super sick. And yeah, this track is really dope. So one track I had to throw in here as a little honorable mention is a track that he did with Charlie Darker, and that is Nail Gun from the Squirm EP. This was the first Far Too Loud song I heard ever. I heard Planet Sick after like a few years, but this song I remember back in like 2017 or 18, something like that, really far long ago, but a really sick song. I really love the kind of nail gun, like the bass. It kind of sounds like a tear out kind of like gunshot bass, but in this context it's used really well, and yeah, the vocals once again are awesome. This is just a really sick song, and I also checked out Squirm from this EP. That one's okay, but I definitely enjoy this one better. Yeah, I think this song's really dope. So here it is. My favorite Far Too Loud song is from the Wormhole EP, and that is the title song, Wormhole. This song, when I first heard it after I heard Planet Sick, I knew this guy was so cool. This is just a great song. I think it's amazing. The vomit step kind of snailsy bass here is perfect to offset the more like electro techno that's in Not a Real Thing, and even Keep Stomping for that matter. I think this like vomity step kind of bass is really cool, and I love the second drop, how he speeds it up into more like bro step. Yeah, I think Also, like the melody as well. There's a little section after, like right before the first drop in the build up. It's so cool. It's like this like this, I don't know how to describe it, but it's a really cool bass sound. I don't know how he made it. I would love to know, because he also used the same one I think in Fuckstorm with Company. It is really cool, and yeah, this song is just so sick. So yeah, I really hope one day he comes back, because stuff like this makes me really miss him, because he was such a talented artist. And yeah, Wormhole, definitely my favorite song from him. So guys, that is it for Far Too Loud, an artist who I pray every day drops something new, because he's just such a creative and talented dude, and I love his style and his music. So I hope one day he releases some more music, because he's just awesome. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the list. Let me know what tracks that you like from him, because there are a lot of OG ones that I didn't mention, like Trail Mixing, Light, I think it's Lightbringer. I think there's one that's like something 6,000. I forgot the name of it. 6,000 Years or something like that. A lot of OG songs, but these 5 I really like. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later. Peace.